Clap sync! I'll keep it in for you.
Thank you.
Did he shake his head? I'm assuming. Audience. Hey everybody! I'm Adam.
I'm Will.
I'm Sam, and we are
Working Title! Tonight, we are watching episode 9 of season 1 of Attack on Titan, where the left arm went to the Battle of Trost District Part 5. Where is it?
Oh my gosh!
Where is it?
Dude!
Ah! Before we get into this episode, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. Follow us on Instagram, Working Title YT on IG.
Remember, this is not a market substitute. Go check out Attack on Titans on whatever channel you're able to watch it on, or application that it's on, Crunchyroll, Funimation, Netflix, the works, and then come back and watch our reactions right here. All right?
Thank you for all the love and support. We're gonna punch it and get this started. All right, punch it. Bang!
I really hope we get him being epic.
Who?
Eren, like, actually doing that shit soon.
Just his intensity alone is pretty epic. Honestly, I think the scariest Titan so far is still the one that
ate his mother.
killed his mom.
Oh, for sure.
That one's still
I like that
really
they keep
terrifying.
showing it too.
Yeah, that's why I thought of it.
I hate it.
I was gonna say
so
that.
sad.
Let's go, homie. Great minds think alike.
Loser.
Commander Irwin.
You guys are ugly bastards.
私もあなたの潔癖すぎる性格を知れば幻滅するよね。
Have we? She had glasses. Is that the first time we've seen somebody with glasses?
巨人たち
Yeah.
が巨人に会える
Oh,
か
it's
ら。
dad.
What is...
飛行士なんかいたりしたらもう
The dad.
He's bagging at all. Burst.
ここに一匹いるがな。
どこ？
You.
ここだ。
それ
This is
は
Ah!
definitely
人類と巨人の間。
It's not even like eating him. It's just playing with
No,
him.
no.
Look at that. He's still alive and talking.
Stab him.
Oh gosh.
God.
There you go.
Oh, at least go for the eye, man.
You bastard.
Nice.
Oh, yes! I love the sad boy. My favorite character.
俺は左を片付ける。
Belong to me.
I love the little spins they do when they're going. That's so cool. Yeah!
Sasha 2.0.
Yeah.
大丈夫だよ。
I wouldn't be surprised if she was like her sister.
Yeah.
しないから。
I love that. Mustache.
He's got a
man.
mustache.
The guy looks like Tom Selleck.
It looks like Light Yagami's dad.
Yeah.
Even their blood like evaporates.
So look at those.
Joel, that one just had like barely a skull.
That's
Look
what
at that
I'm
one. Look
saying.
at that
Like,
one.
okay,
仕上がって。
that's what I'm talking about. How those ones look different.
Yeah.
That's why it's confusing.
He's so sick.
Look at that. Oh.
おとなしくしてろ。
Easy big stuff. Alright.
Is that the first time
I found my new favorite character.
Good choice.
来たね。
Is that the first time a Titan's yelled out in pain?
Yes,
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
たまりません。
Oh.
Has this dude got gnawed on?
Yeah.
Wow, he's not cut in half.
Better than I thought. Yeah.
お役にも立てずに
Mm.
死ぬのでしょうか。
If he...
Yeah. Bless you.
お前の残した意志が俺に力を与える。
Hell yeah, man.
That's great.
安心したように眠っている。
Yeah. Good.
ならいい。
I like his hair. Shaved undersides. That's cool.
まだ限界まで進んでねえぜ。
Would you say that's like a German hairstyle?
巨人が街を目指した。破壊されたかもしれない。
Oh, okay, so this is Trost, right? This is that. Let's check that. Okay. Can we?
Oh, we're gonna see.
Oh, the missing left arm.
This is important stuff.
Oh my god.
It's pretty creepy.
Uh,
It's really freaking creepy.
That's hell.
Gosh. It's acid, right?
Oh no, she's asking for mom. No, stop.
Gosh.
Oh.
How does this work?
That's so amazing.
What? What?
He just like spawned inside of him?
How? What the fudge?
Love this song!
Kick it! Kick it. Yes. Ew.
Abnormal.
Ew, it's like a toad.
Oh!
So satisfying.
Dude.
See his fucking body? Obliterated his hand again.
He loses a hand every time he punches through them.
Dude, Eren is so... he's so broken mentally. He's like, oh.
Do you think he remembers what happened?
知ってることを全部話すんだ。きっと分かってもらえる。
アルミンいたか。殺してやるって言ったんだ。ああ、確かに聞こえた。あいつは俺たちを食い殺す気だ。
What do they think he's a Titaner now or something?
I don't think they know
俺たちに
anything.
向けられてるのか。そいつは巨人を倒すための武器だろうが。なんでそんな目で俺を見る。
All Might and Vegeta.
まさかミカサは負傷でもしたのか。
Fuck no.
They're under arrest. Was he Q-Ball not there for Eren being like drawn out of the body? No, he wasn't.
隠し通せるような話じゃねえ。すぐに人類全体に知れ渡るだろう。
They're trying to keep it low key.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
gosh.
巨人自体で肉の防護壁を高い戦闘技術一人は強靭な精神力そしてもう一人は
Enough inner strength to spawn a Titan to fight other Titans. It's like, what?
必ず生きている
Willpower created a Titan.
Yeah.
今貴様らがやっている行為は反撃行為だ貴様らの命の所有を問わせてもらう
What did they do?
直ちに榴弾をぶち込む抗うつもりはない
I have a feeling that
率直に問
won't
う
work out well for you,
貴
sir.
様の正体は何だ
何なんだその目は。
How much does he remember?
正体を表す暇などある
What does it matter? Like,
正体。
Oh,
た
so
とえ貴様らが王より授け
They
ら
think
れ
he's
た
like an imposter.
姿を表すかもしれない
yeah, because they're still expecting that thing to show up at that point.
これ以上貴様
Yeah, it didn't actually ramp through.
Not yet.
I forgot about that. Get the armored Titan to fight Eren's Titan.
彼らの反抗的な削ぎ落とすことです。
She literally will murder every one
必
of
要
you.
に迫られればいつでも披露します。
Oh my God, look at
体
her.
験したい。
あのミカサ・アッカーマンは私たち
Sir, she's the greatest fucking fighter we've ever seen.
Equal to 100 soldiers easily. Sir, she will fuck your shit.
どこの誰が相手であろうと、エレンが殺されるのは阻止する。これ以外の理由は必要ない。
俺が巨人じゃないと思っているの。俺だけが巨人の体内から俺が出てきた。
Gosh, he doesn't remember any of it.
どういうことなんだそれ。あれは夢じゃなかったのか。なんで俺が。
I need answers.
Yeah.
貴様の正体は何だ
Just say you're a
Sir, we
human.
do not know. Come back to us at another
答えが間
time.
違えるな。
Oh gosh. I don't think he's gonna die again here.
How funny would that be?
If anything, he's gonna rip into the Titan again.
そうか悪く思うな
No.
仕方ない
Become a Titan quick! Hulk!
証明できないのだから
Okay. Run! Shoot! Figure out what's in the basement, quick.
お前が地下室に行かなくてはならないこと。
Yes, please.
この注射のせいで今からお前に記憶障害が起こる。今説明してもダメなんだ。いいか、ボールマニアを奪還して必ず地下室にたどり着くんだ。
Do it!
この時役に立つはずだ。
What?
使い方は彼らの記憶が教えてくれるだろう。
What?
The
How does
ability.
the dad know the future?
いつか地下室に行けば真実がわかる。力だ。
Armin, hide! Take cover!
You're being able to control this power. What power? What power?
He's the Hulk! What?
No fucking way.
I was right.
No way. No way. He turned his son into a titan.
He's the
oh
Hulk.
my god. What is going
He's
on?
the
What
Hulk.
is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I
Don't
can't.
eat the people.
Do we get him?
Is she inside the body? What is happening?
Wait, it's
What
a
is
carcass.
What the freak is happening? What do you see? Show me!
My God.
Holy crap!
What?
Could he just not? He's too tired to make the full body?
How did he know how to do that?
I mean, he was tired, so maybe he was just like, oh, do something! And, like,
No.
that's all that could happen.
No, I mean, how did he know to bite himself to turn himself into a...
I don't know, apparently his amnesia is wearing off from stuff that happened. That was crazy. That was so cool. I was joking, I was like, become the Hulk. He became the freaking Hulk. The Titan Hulk. We need a better name for that, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's crap.
Yeah, that was a bad name. Dude, all I could think about doing that was...
Yeah,
Summoning!
Yeah, summoning jutsu.
What is that, like, that's from something where you, like, inflict damage and then it, like, activates beast mode. What is that from? I did not honestly think that was gonna happen.
I didn't think that the show would go off the deep end of, like the key stuff till, like, at least next season. I didn't think that was gonna happen till later. I didn't think that would happen now. What in the world?
I was like, what is this episode gonna, like, ramp up to? It's like, literally thought they were just gonna jump in the water and, like, swim downstream to the Walmaria, and that was gonna be the next 3 episodes.
We're gonna get into it. Let's start from the beginning
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the boss-ass Captain Levi.
I completely forgot about him. Just
Captain- Captain Levi.
I mean, he was awesome.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
great.
It was a great intro.
He has more of Mikasa's, like, vibe.
Yeah.
Because she's, like...
No emotion.
Shipping
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shipping what? A relationship?
The sad boy and the sad girl put them together.
But yeah, no, he was awesome. His moves are cool. And also, seems to be a good leader. I mean, he tried to, like, comfort his,
Dying comrade. That
His
was
dying
that was
comrade.
awesome.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Pass on the torch talk. I
Yeah.
dig it. I like it.
You did a great job, soldier.
yeah.
You might not be able to,
But I'll
the
carry it with
generations
me.
will live through you.
Yeah. It's fucking
What
awesome,
you've
man.
done.
Yeah, he's great. Also, the fact that he's so, like, he's a gangster the way he fights the Titans. He was just, like, stabbing face down the head. This is gonna be messy. And then he just jumps off and
He even like
takes him out.
even talks to the Titan. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Easy, big stuff.
Yeah.
Easy, big
No, I love that he tells his squad, he's like, alright, you guys go handle that one. Leave those 2 alone, those are mine.
Yeah. He's like, I've got those over there. Thank you.
Eren transformed into a Titan.
Yeah, or like half Titan. Like he couldn't produce the rest of the body.
Well, we saw...
we saw him
We saw the
inside the stomach. He
the
transformed.
yeah.
beginning
beginning.
episode. Yeah, like, we see
Yeah.
him...
An
So-
arm came out of the mouth.
So maybe,
And then I don't know if you saw it went back in, and then he was in the back, and he broke out the back. Like when it
Yeah.
fell to the ground, there was no hand sticking out of his mouth.
Yeah, no.
There was just blood.
Well, I think it's because he was like, I mean, he raised his arm up and he was shouting up at
Shout, yeah.
the like esophagus, and it just came out, and then he was like, "Argh!" and just like
Yeah.
shot himself out the back. That's crazy.
yeah, and that makes me like wonder how did that work? What triggered it then? because he lost a leg and an arm prior. So what is up with biting himself to make that shield thing? If the other instance, all he did was like lift. I mean, you could say the pain of lifting his body when he's already but it's like the damage is already inflicted. So what's the triggering thing that like launches? Is it a mental state that you have to be in?
It might.
Eren?
Titan?
Titan above us? It might be like...
Please no.
It might be a fighting, like a willpower thing.
Yeah.
Like pain plus
joking
willpower.
about willpower, but it actually is like...
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't get the biting thing if that's the case.
Yeah,
then.
so you were talking about that from other stuff. Do you think you can elaborate on that?
A what?
Biting yourself. You said that triggers something, and you've seen it in other stuff.
Well, I don't know what I necessarily have seen it in. I mean, my immediate go-to is like thinking of the Hulk, because like when the Hulk, the guy, he said in the first Avengers, he tried to shoot himself,
And the other guy spit it out.
Yeah, Hulk spit it out. We even see it in a deleted scene. Not that
Oh,
it matters.
really?
Not that it matters to this,
Yeah.
but like inflicting damage
Or
unleashes
lethal.
the beast. But that's been in something else where like it's the triggering thing, the intense pain like triggers like the mental state of going into like not hibernation but like putting on the shield, putting on the mask, the like defensive mechanism.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's crazy too. I'm assuming like he's just tired, which is why he couldn't do the full form. It's just like it's like the rib cage. That was insane.
Yeah. He had one eyeball and then the ribcage, half muscle, a little muscle right here, and just
That's
held
gonna
that thing.
terrify people.
Here's the thing though, is like no matter what he said, they had already decided they were going to kill him. But how in the world now is any human going to accept him and be like, okay, unless his dad just appears. Like, if his dad just appears like, hold on, you all know me and trust me, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is what I did. And, like, he tells, hey, I made my son a half-Titan beast.
Yeah, they need a full breakdown because it seems like even Armin was, like, skeptical in the way he was, like, describing.
He was like, I don't know.
Because, yeah.
Eren said, am I the only one here that thinks I'm human?
Am I the only one?
Am I the only one here that doesn't think I'm a Titan?
And that's a fair point, because it's like, I don't know if I would trust one of you two if you just came out of the freaking spine of a creature and I'm supposed to be led to believe that you're not like the thing, like an imposter, Adam and Will.
This whole time I was a vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like, it makes sense. I mean, Mikasa's the only one not really thinking that because she's like so like still excited that he's back and will do anything for him, but I feel like I'd probably have my guard ups even if I want to protect him. It's a bit scary, honestly. It is a little intimidating.
So the only pain-inflicting transformation, something big happens that I've seen, and you mentioned it, was the summoning in Naruto. And a character in Naruto bites himself to calm himself down. Which is interesting. I don't know how that calms you down.
Oh, it's you could say it's like...
I mean, he bites himself till he bleeds.
Well, I mean, like, a lot of people... Oh, well, that's... can't speak for that, but I'm saying, like, some people, like, will bite their tongue to, like, calm their nerves. Like, you put pain into, like, a part of yourself to, like, focus. Mm-hmm. I mean, some people do that. It's the reason you, like, hold on to somebody's hand and you tell them to squeeze it really hard is you try to, like, put pain somewhere else so the distraction and mental focus can go elsewhere while the needles get put into you.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, even, like, this is totally not anime, but, like, Kylo, when after he got shot, to try and, like, focus himself and get the rage up, he starts, like, smacking the bullet where it hit him. He's like,
to mentally tough it out.
Alright, so what do you think Eren's dad did? He was saying, like, you need to take back Walmaria. You need to protect your friends. This is all on you. And he also said memories will come back to you and they will be confusing.
Well, he said
I know what I'm doing.
You have to go when Walmaria falls. You have to go back, take it, so you can get to the cellar.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is he has to get back to wherever the cellar is. I don't know if it's in their house.
It's in Shiganshina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that?
He said the basement.
How the heck does the dad know what's happening in the future? Or like,
I mean, maybe he's just assuming that it's going to happen.
This is the plot. This is the plot. He knows the plot. That's what I'm saying. Like the dad, I said that a couple episodes ago. Dad knows stuff that's going on.
I'm confused on why you're saying that.
He's saying that he
knows
knows
when the wall falls,
and he was telling him well before the wall ever fell. Or was
No, it already happened.
No.
Yes, it did. It already happened. When the wall fell, he ran back, and that's when we had Eren's. You guys kept pointing out Eren's weird vision of his dad. It's like you have to do this, and then he woke up. Everything had already happened.
Well, no, that's a memory that he's having. That's a memory that he's having from something that happened before the show happened.
Unless, not being a dick, unless that's something that gets explained later on, because from the way we see it, like, Dad leaves, Dad goes and does his thing. Gone. I'm going for the day, bye, have fun, honey, good luck, Mikasa kid. Then they never see him again. The wall falls. Then
we see Dad come back.
We see Dad saying, I need to get back, but we never see him. We never see him actually.
But then the immediate next scene, he's with Eren.
No.
And he has the needle.
It's a memory.
That's a memory. They literally have a memory.
Okay.
Literally, nothing happens. They never see the dad.
Because Mikasa doesn't say anything about the dad. Nobody does. Because Eren wakes up.
They even say, do you think Dad will ever find us?
Hold on. Dad left. He had the key around his neck. That all happened. Eren woke up. He had the key around his neck.
Okay, then I think you have info from the future because that's not established. Like, that's not clear.
Okay.
Because they literally say, when do you think we'll see Dad again? Like they come up like he's
unless Mikasa gets that's the only thing. Like, I get what you're saying because I remember when I said
Eren didn't have the key.
Yeah, I remember that.
His dad left with the key. He was like, "I'll show you what I'm doing in the basement," and he put it away. Then we see Dad coming back, and then all that stuff happens, and then Eren wakes up with the key around his neck.
But I'm saying that's in a vision we see. There's no implication that just happened. It's led up. It's for people like me and Will that comes off as that's a memory he's now having. That's something like the amnesia is wearing off type of thing. Like he's having visions of like I don't know what.
Like from what you've seen so far of the whole show, did they ever readdress him giving the key to his son? See, I understand because when I said when we watched it and I said how did he get the key? And you're like, I don't know. To me, that's like we're not given the clear answer that he did meet up. I just don't understand how.
To me, that whole sequence happened.
Okay.
Well, no, because this is what I'm explaining. So if we're doing chronological order, I'm saying before any of the stuff that happens in episode 1 happens, the dad has already been doing stuff to Eren. He literally says stuff is going to happen. You won't remember this because I'm going to take your ability to remember this away. But eventually you will start to remember these things, and you have to remember to do these things. When all Moria falls, you have to get back to it, and you have to get in the cellar. That's literally what he said. He said, your memory's going to fall. You're not going to remember this when I say this now.
Did he say when War Moria?
Yes, that's why I said. That's why I literally said
you have to take back Wall Moria.
Let's just go back and see.
That's why I literally said, how the heck does he know what's going to happen?
Because, if he's talking in past tense, then it definitely... Or if he's talking in future tense, when it happens, then that definitely happened sometime before the show started.
Listen to me. It's vital that you keep this key on you at all times.
Whenever you look at it,
let this thought flood over you. I'm going to give you a little something to make you forget for the time being. So he's going to not remember this. I'm sorry you won't remember any of the explanation. You know you must reclaim Wall Moria and head for the cellar.
He didn't say when. I mean, okay, here's the other thing. Since he's crying, it kind of would make sense that he found out his wife's dead and he's kind of just like, here,
sure,
do it real quick. It just doesn't...
So, I mean, okay, so what Adam's saying can work then. It could be that the dad appears at a time that the show never reveals to us, and the reason he still doesn't remember is because he did whatever injection and Eren doesn't remember until now.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, the show doesn't make it clear... And the only hint that we would have is that the vision happened to coincide in the second episode, because it's the second episode.
I'm just saying, from what happened in that one episode, we see Dad crying, running back, then it's literally crazy vision, him holding a needle, pointing at Eren, and then we see Eren wake up and he suddenly has the key around his neck.
That had to have happened. But the only thing I don't get with that is when did he run into his dad, though? Because...
How does Mikasa not remember...
A, Mikasa hasn't said anything, and B...
Well, just from that, I think it was just him and his dad there.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
when were they ever alone?
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. So, Big Daddy appears, Armin gets scared and goes to his parents.
They get on the boat.
No. This is before... I'm talking about when Mom dies.
Okay.
They go and find Mom. Mom is dying because the house gets crushed. Mm-hmm. Then, drunk wall guy... Blondie, I don't remember his name.
Hannes.
He takes the kids and takes them to where the wall is safe and then gives them, go get in line with the other refugees. Mm-hmm. They get on the boat, and then we don't see them off of that boat until they're in the military area, or where the refugees are hanging out, where they're giving food. That's when he has the vision. So I just don't understand when in the world is Eren in the woods. Because that's like, I mean, it looks like he's by lots of trees in the woods. So if the only thing they did was get to the boat and then from the boat to the refugee place, unless his dad somehow managed to find a woodland area in that, I don't know. What you're saying makes the most sense, that the way with the key and everything that happens before. I just don't understand how logistically and like realistically that actually happened during.
Yeah.
So,
and like I wouldn't have come to the conclusion, because I wouldn't have paid attention to the key.
Well, seeing that cutscene makes sense.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense with just now seeing that makes sense that he saw him, but it just doesn't make sense when it happened. It just doesn't, like, I don't see the time frame of that happening, even if they were alone.
Yeah. So the only thing I was bringing up was I don't know how, as a viewer, I'm supposed to watch when they're doing very lucid imagery with filters and everything, supposed to take that as that just happened. In my mind, when you do that, it's like either a dream or something that's happened in the past. Like when Mikasa was having her PTSD, like flashbacks, it's very easy for me to mentally go, this is something that happened to her in the past. She's channeling back to that. So with Eren, it was either two things. Something happened to him in the past with the experimentation and he's remembering it, or he's dreaming it. That's why I was like confused when you're like saying like it was implied that it was happening right then, because it's like that just doesn't make sense story-wise how that could be.
Either way, Dad is.
But it does explain the key.
Yeah.
So.
Is Dad? So here's my question: Is Dad Did he experiment on Mikasa too? Since he goes and like checks up on her, and she has like otherworldly like strength. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get what you mean.
So confusing.
Yeah,
this show keeps getting more confusing.
Because you keep bringing up, you don't know if it's a memory or if it's a dream. The dad said right there, the memories are going to come, but they're going to be really confusing.
Well, now
so
we
what
know
is your thoughts
memories,
on that?
Yeah.
Well, no, I just assumed it's the side effect of the whatever he's given.
Drugs.
It's like it just triggered amnesia.
Drug.
That's not the confusing part. Like like memories can flood back to you, just like with amnesia. Eventually you'll have things that you didn't like. Even with people who, like, when traumatic stuff happens, you suppress it for so long you forget the thoughts. It's all still there in your brain, like a memory bank. It's just a matter of when something happens in life that can trigger something. Like I have thought, like I have it all the time, where like I'll see something I haven't thought about for like 10 years. Well, like you don't think of things for 10 years.
Oh yeah,
those thoughts are still there. You just don't know that they're there until there's a triggering thing. So
all right,
I hope they explain better.
So, do you think the serum created?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't.
Or did Eren already have it?
I mean, based off those two only options that you gave me, it's a 50-50 throw up.
I mean, I feel like his dad had to have been working on it for a while, because I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of hard. It seemed like he was saying, like, hey, I'm going to give you this. You're not going to remember a lot of stuff now.
And I'm making the right choice, he said. Or I know what I'm doing.
Damn, so maybe it could be both, honestly. It could be both. The serum made his memory go away and give him the ability.
I just, like, I'm, like, trying to, like, put a science to something that just can't have, like, any rationale.
This is good.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, so he injects himself, so how does that, like, physically work with a Titan coming out of him? It's like, these things aren't real. I just gotta stop and let it happen, because making sense of nothingness.
Well, it's funny, because I'm curious how he's going to get back to normal, because, like, at least last time, it had a full body around him, and
my mind hurts.
And he was just, like, chilling in there. Like, it's like he grew the body out of him, and then the body's in place, and then he gets to be, like, in the spine or whatever, and then it cases him in. Whereas it literally was just a skeleton. Like, so I'm like, where the hell did he go? Or is he literally just the Titan? So.
It'd be cool to, like, I don't really know what the Titans are yet still, but it'd be cool to, like, have the dad just start injecting people and just have Titan versus Titan fights.
That's going to be my next question. So what do you think about the other Titans now? After seeing that?
Well, now I'm curious if all Titans are just failed experiments or some
failed
type of
avatars.
Yeah, or better yet, if the Titans are natural, and his dad was trying to make good one or like ones for their side and failed, and that's how we got the colossal one. That's how we got, like, those are like failed Frankenstein
That's
project.
a great failure. That Titan's amazing.
Well, I mean, not great for humanity.
Yeah, no.
Like, he's clearly doing
like,
this so humanity can survive.
Maybe it's like it was like a super soldier thing that just went really bad.
Yeah.
And the ones like the Armored Titan and the Colossal are like the successes from the bad team, like the politicians at the center, and then all the skinlings. Titans are just like the failed, like Will said, the failed ones that don't have a brain necessarily to operate them. You just kind of, they go to the closest sound, they see a wall, they walk up to it and start scratching it. And then maybe that could explain the 5-year thing with the Colossal. Like, it's so hard to operate that you gotta like wait for the mechanism
regenerate,
to regenerate, or just like you can't just do a launch into space all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta get the resources, you gotta wait for everything to come into place, things take time, then execute it. It's just like, I don't know what they're doing. And the only thing I can think of is herd immunity. Like, not herd immunity, like herd control. Like, I don't know why you would launch it on your own people, except for when famines come about. Which they were pressing hard in the first episode, so I'm still gonna go with that theory that it's like herd control.
Oh my god. This show just gets more and more confusing as we go on. I like it too. I just thought it was already really confusing in the beginning, and I'm like, well, okay, like, there's enough here, and then it's just like every layer just keeps getting more like, oh, well, now this doesn't make any sense.
That's the good thing, though. I'd rather be in a place of complete confusion and then a hopeful answer as the show goes on, rather than just nothing to dissect and just watching nothing.
We learned more about what the scouts do.
My initial impression was that they're just guys who go out beyond the wall, but it seems like they just... I mean, I wouldn't say I know a lot more than what they do. It just seems like they're not as horsemen-like as I had predicted. They're very savvy and doing the same stuff that the wall people do. So are those... is Mikasa like... Are they still like wall people?
Yeah, they're cadets. They haven't
really
really graduated.
They don't really just defend the wall. They just kind of defend everything. Well, maybe you can.
They're still like trainees.
Maybe you can help me understand this. I'm just a little bit confused. Like, what is special about the horse people? Because they seem to be inside the wall doing the same stuff that Eren's group are doing.
No, the scouts weren't inside the wall.
They weren't? Because it looked like...
They just went outside of this area of Trost.
Just into the first section.
Yeah, but we don't own the first section.
Okay,
the next section...
That is them going out.
That's Walmaria and Shingekinokyojin. That is overflowing with Titans.
So they're reclaimers, basically. Their job is to reclaim, and then when they've reclaimed, to go back farther out.
Yeah. It said they explore new territory, and they are the real ones. I think it said that they are like the true researchers of the Titans.
Okay.
It makes sense too, because like you would build the walls out too. So like whenever they first started, they built like the Kingpin wall, and then like the city wall, and then the Sinnoh wall, and then they build the nipples, and then they build the next wall, and then build out, and then they explore. And like, okay, we have
more.
Yeah, we have enough. Yeah, they're the guys who are like clearing the area for the expansion.
I gotcha.
That makes sense.
Just surprised how little they know about Titans still.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a shitload of people to make those walls.
It just feels like, for us, it feels like every episode they learn something new. I'm like, how do you not know these things yet?
Yeah. Like 100 years of facing these things.
I understand the Eren thing, but like, because it seems like it's brand new. But I'm like, y'all gotta prepare for the abnormals. The abnormals seem to be kicking everybody's butts for the most part.
Yeah, they're the ones that are really causing the damage, not the...
Also, did you notice when Eren was slaughtering the Titans, he was going after the ones that, like, killed his squad?
Oh, yeah, they were like... It was very specific.
Well, that's why I was like, okay, is this Eren? I literally said, I was like, why is he reacting to the one that killed... What's his name?
He was getting eaten by the Titans, and he saw the one that ate Wagner, and he was like, fuck that!
Yeah, he was like, I have to kill this.
It triggered him.
Yeah.
Let's start the next episode. Very, very heated episode, which is good.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you watching this episode, watching our reaction. If you like Attack on Titan, click on the playlist. Watch the rest of our reactions if you haven't seen them yet. Like the video, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. Tune back in for more content. We do a bunch of other shows. Suggest what you like and what you want us to react to, and tune in for the next one, baby. We're out of here. We're going to punch it. Bow!